Self-improvement habits that will transform your life in 30 days. There are moments in life when everything feels stagnant. You wake up, follow the same routine, scroll endlessly on your phone, and by the time the day ends, it feels like nothing has changed. Yet, transformation is possible, and often faster than people imagine. Habits are the small decisions repeated consistently over time, and they shape the trajectory of your life more than any single grand choice ever could. In just 30 days, a set of intentional habits can fundamentally change how you think, feel, and act. The surprising part? You don't need a complete lifestyle overhaul. You need focus, discipline, and the willingness to try something new every day. Start your mornings intentionally. How a day begins sets the tone for everything that follows. Waking up and immediately scrolling social media or hitting the snooze button keeps the mind reactive rather than proactive. Instead, try a morning routine that energizes and primes you for success. Simple practices like journaling, stretching, or even just sitting quietly for 5 minutes can shift your mindset from passive to intentional. The first 30 minutes of your day are not just about waking up. They are about telling your brain, "Today is mine to shape." Research shows that morning routines improve focus, reduce stress, and increase productivity. And it's not about complicated rituals. Even making your bed can create a subtle sense of accomplishment, sending signals to your mind that small wins matter. Prioritize movement. Exercise is often discussed as a health habit, but its impact goes far beyond physical fitness. 30 minutes a day of activity, whether it's running, yoga, strength training, or even brisk walking, releases endorphins, reduces stress, and improves cognitive function. Movement also builds discipline. Many people skip workouts thinking they can catch up later, but consistency matters more than intensity. The body adapts faster than the mind expects, and after 30 days, the difference is tangible. Energy levels rise, mood stabilizes, and focus sharpens. Physical activity becomes a feedback loop. Moving more makes you feel better, which encourages further movement, creating momentum for the rest of your habits. Practice mindful eating. Food is fuel, but it is also information. Every meal sends a signal to your body about energy, inflammation, and focus. For 30 days, paying attention to what you eat without obsessing can create profound changes in how you feel. Start by eliminating obvious triggers of lethargy, sugary drinks, ultra-processed snacks, or excessive caffeine late in the day. Replace them with nutrient-dense alternatives like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Notice how your body responds. Hydration plays a massive role as well. Drinking enough water influences energy levels, focus, and even emotional resilience. Mindful eating is not about restriction, it's about awareness. When you observe the effects of what you consume, your decisions become intentional, and your energy becomes consistent rather than sporadic. Journaling is a habit often underestimated. Writing about your thoughts, goals, and reflections clarifies the mind. 30 days of journaling can help you track progress, identify limiting beliefs, and celebrate small wins. Start with simple prompts. What am I grateful for today? What challenge did I face, and how did I respond? What is one step I can take tomorrow toward my goals? Journaling creates a feedback loop between your conscious intentions and subconscious motivations. It's a way to externalize internal clutter, making decisions easier and focus sharper. Embrace deliberate learning. 30 days of structured learning, even 30 minutes per day, can expand your horizons in surprising ways. Pick one area you want to grow in: a language, a skill, or a subject you're curious about. Consistency is key. The cumulative effect of daily learning is remarkable. In 1 month, your knowledge can outpace years of passive exposure. Learning builds confidence, enhances cognitive flexibility, and can even influence decision-making. Approach it with curiosity rather than pressure. When you intentionally add knowledge daily, your mind becomes sharper, and your perspective broadens. Sleep is often overlooked, but it's non-negotiable for transformation. Quality rest affects every other habit. Without adequate sleep, even the best routines fail to stick. 30 days of consistent sleep, going to bed and waking up at roughly the same time, enhances memory, emotional regulation, and energy. Avoid screens an hour before bed, practice a wind-down routine, and make your bedroom a space for rest rather than distraction. Goal setting is the thread that connects every habit. 30 days of deliberate habit building without clarity of purpose is like planting seeds in barren soil. Define what you want and why it matters. Break larger goals into micro steps that can be completed daily. Track progress visually or in writing. Celebrating micro successes reinforces motivation and commitment. People underestimate the power of small wins. 30 days is not about drastic life overhaul, it's about steady, measurable progress. Each intentional step creates momentum, and by the end of the month, the cumulative effect can feel transformative. Accountability accelerates habit formation. Whether through a friend, coach, or digital tracking tool, sharing progress increases commitment. Knowing someone else is observing, even passively, reinforces consistency. 30 days is long enough to form neural pathways, but short enough to remain focused without losing sight of the bigger picture. Accountability also creates community, support, and external reinforcement, crucial factors when motivation dips. Gratitude completes the transformation cycle. 30 days of daily gratitude, writing down 3 things you appreciate, shifts perspective profoundly. Gratitude trains the mind to notice abundance instead of scarcity, opportunities instead of obstacles. Neuroscience shows that gratitude increases positive emotions, reduces stress, and even improves sleep. It complements all other habits by aligning mindset with intentional action. A grateful mind becomes more resilient, adaptable, and motivated, creating a feedback loop where positive habits reinforce positive thinking. Finally, reflection is the habit that closes the circle. At the end of 30 days, reviewing progress allows insight into what worked, what didn't, and what patterns emerged. Reflection reinforces learning, solidifies gains, and helps refine the next cycle of improvement. It also provides a sense of accomplishment, showing that small, daily actions compound into visible results. Many people underestimate reflection, but it is critical to internalizing growth and preparing for future transformation. 30 days is not magic, but it is enough to prove that deliberate action, consistency, and self-awareness are more powerful than motivation alone. Habits are cumulative. Each day builds upon the last. When practiced intentionally, they create momentum that is difficult to stop. Within a month, a simple combination of morning routines, movement, mindful eating, journaling, learning, sleep, meditation, goal setting, accountability, and gratitude can reshape behavior, mindset, and results in ways that feel profound and lasting. If this exploration of life-changing habits inspired you, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more strategies that empower personal transformation. Share it with someone looking to make meaningful change in 30 days. Leave a comment about which habit you're committing to first. Transformation is not abstract. It starts with one deliberate choice, repeated every day.